but I want to talk about what we're doing in Haiti, but also about us for those who may not know. This is going to be kind of an EP version of Pachacha. It's not going to be 20 slides in 20 seconds. It's more going to be like 39 slides in 10 minutes. So, take my time. No rush.
No rush.
Yeah, I get a lot of pressure from these two, so they're right. Yeah.
It's a fireside chat.
Don't set lights in. So, Architecture for Humanity really is about designers and what they can do in the world. It's about getting architects, designers, engineers to work together to make a difference in the lives of communities. And it could be a town or a village or an entire city that an architect or a designer gets to work with. And what's really amazing is not only do great buildings come out of this, but the designers themselves come back with a renewed sense of why they became a designer in the first place. I'm an architect. I practiced around the world, and when I was in New York, there was a sense where I began to forget what it means to be creative again, because I was doing very corporate work and repeating the same thing over and over again, and it was very depressing. And this started really as a creative outlet for me, and now 11 years on. We're pretty global, and I've definitely put on a few pounds. But there's been some beautiful. Hey, Mark, please. I'm a supermodel compared to you.
It's called a business class belly.
Yeah, this is economy belly. So we want to show some of the buildings. So first of all, the ones across the top, the houses we built after Hurricane Katrina. These were $100,000 homes, 3-bedroom homes for families who had lost everything. For those of you, I don't know if you like this game called soccer, but there's an event called the World Cup coming up, and we were asked by FIFA to do youth centers all over Africa for kids who are street kids or infected with HIV/AIDS or all sorts of social issues. So in Rwanda, we're working with Hutu and Tutsi kids to help with bringing two groups together after the genocide. And this is a center we opened in South Africa that looks at health and education of kids in a very poor neighborhood. So when the World Cup starts and when England beats Brazil in the final, you'll get to see this. These are a few other projects that we've been doing. Women's centers in India, community center in the South Bronx in America. This is really cool. We were working in Burma without any of the government's knowledge. We were using Twitter and SMS messaging as a way to run our projects, and we did everything online. And what's kind of wild is we have these city chapters, and they're located all over the world. We have 70 cities that have chapters. And when the cyclone hit Burma, I really didn't know how to respond. And I emailed everybody. I said, do you think we should do this? And someone emailed me back and said, I live in Rangoon. I'm actually part of your network. You don't know this, but we're ready to go. So we actually had Burmese designers working on the ground, and we used our cell phones to help rebuild communities. It was really cool, very exciting, and very little money to actually help within a country that had such great need. So, like I said, I've been running this for about 11 years. We've now worked in 38 countries. We have offices in San Francisco, in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, in Cape Town, South Africa, and in Hyderabad, India. And all the blue triangles are all the countries that we've worked in and we've done projects in. And there are about 1 million people that are either housed or go to school or heal in hospitals that we've built. So, but at the heart of that, I just wanted to talk about the designers, because that folks like you who decide, I want to take 6 months off or a year off, I'm fed up, or most recently they've been laid off, because of the recession, and they say, what am I going to do? Am I going to go work in Starbucks? Or am I going to go to Uganda and build a school for a community? And these are the people that do that. They go out there and they spend 6 months to a year, and they're kind of our foot soldiers. They're kind of crazy. I refer to this guy as PhD MacGyver. He has 3 masters, building science, architecture, construction management. And he can use a blowtorch, and he's crazy. But you have to be a little bit crazy to work for me, especially in places like Haiti or Liberia. But they're super cool people. So the other part of the design work is the design process. What makes it really interesting is it's community-led. So we don't design for a community, we design with the community. So they're our partners in the design process. Because when we look at sustainability, we look at culture as sustainability. In the West, we tend to think that sustainability is about technological advances, solar panels and rainwater catchment systems and wind. But sustainability is about the whole ecosystem. So not just about economic stability for a community, but empowering the community in the design process. That is actually, the woman right there with the model is actually a licensed architect, you know, and the community is around her. But what's nice is, had you not known that, you wouldn't know the difference between the community and our architect. And because you live in the villages, you become part of the village, and you begin to get to understand the culture. And the culture is really, really important in the design process. So this is a typical project.
When you want to build a high school in 1 year, a lot of things have to happen all at once. With a little help from Architecture for Humanity design fellow Greg Culture, here's a look at an amazing day that included the groundbreaking for the rainwater court, the foundation pour for the classrooms and library building, and the arrival of the first books that will eventually fill that library.
So welcome to Medieval Hope High School. Just the surface dirt, not counting foundation trenches, it's 362 cubic meters of excavation. There's about 40 guys on site now waiting to get work excavating the beginning of the court, and it's good we've got 40 or more because we've got a lot of earth to move. It's the actual official pouring day for the slab at the classroom building. It's going to be 2 stories tall. There'll be eight classrooms, the library, and the computer lab. And there's 40-something guys on site. Right, the last couple of days, but when it's raining, you can't get through the rain here. So I've been hiring a contractor and spending thousands of dollars to pave this road. Parents said, we'll do it. Let's see here. Wait, that's good? Yeah. I just can't get over how big the structure actually is going to be. It's one thing to see it in the drawings, but it's noon and not halfway finished yet. They've been working a long time, so see if they can make it today.
Dear reader, my name is Carl Compet and I live in Austin, Texas. This evening novel depicts the struggle of a young girl to find freedom. She fought to her faith. And me, and now I see this girl is sweet. All for night.
Today, you can see all behind me, everywhere you look, you can see kids planting trees. We got real lucky today. We got rain coming on either side of us. This back corner of the trench is actually going to have to go another meter lower. As soon as Friday or Saturday, they're going to have steel set and be pouring the foundations in the bottom of these trenches. Pretty amazing. So it's about 5 o'clock. I never thought it would happen, but 9 hours they managed to pour the entire slab. And the next time I come back, this thing will be on its second story. And that's just one day at Mahega. It's kind of an exciting place.